Every move I make, I'm making you. You make me move, Spirit. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Every step I take in you. You are my way, Spirit. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Take, I breathe in you. Every step I take in you. You are my way, Spirit. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Waves of mercy, waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God, this love, how can it be? Every move I make, I'm making you. You make me move, Spirit. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Every step I take in you. You are my way, Spirit. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Waves of mercy, waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God, this love, how can it be?
When you find peace within yourself, you become the kind of person who can live at peace with others. And that was from the Peace Pilgrim. How can I bless the world? I hold a vision of the world, a vision of peace and love. I see all people trusting and accepting one another. United in a sense of purpose, people are working together to accomplish great things for the benefit of all. There is a worldwide dedication to healing planet Earth, so that all nature and all natural wonders not only survive, but flourish. This is a world in which all people live together in harmony. I know this vision of the world can become a reality. I help with that reality by helping to create an environment of peace in my home and immediate surroundings. Such a vision of peace is shared by others so that person by person, family by family, peace circles the globe. World peace can be a reality, and I do what I can to help it along the way. The affirmation, which we're going to say together 3 times, is, my commitment is to helping create a world of peace and love together. My commitment is to helping create a world of peace and love. Again. My commitment is to helping create a world of peace and love. One last time. My commitment is to helping create a world of peace and love. And so it is.
Here in this time, here in this place, here we are standing face to face. Here in our hearts, here in our lives, our God is here. our hearts, here in our lives, our God is here. Here for the broken, here for the strong, here in this temple we belong. Here in our hearts, here in our lives, our God is here. And we cry, holy, holy, holy are you. We cry, holy, holy, holy and true. Yes, we do believe our God is here. Our God is here. And we cry, holy, holy, holy are you. We cry, holy, holy, holy and true. Yes, we do believe our God is here. Yes, we do believe our God is here. Our God is here.
Let's wish everyone a happy Sunday.
Potluck today, right there. Yeah, right there.
I think so, yeah. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, Adam.
Happy Sunday to you.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you. Happy Sunday, everyone.
That was my solo.
Happy Memorial Day weekend Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Great to be back. Hope you had a great week. I did. I'm Maria Crisaro Hopko, and I'm your platform assistant today, along with Adam McNaughton. Right? I got that right?
That's right.
The second time you're here.
That's right. Second time
Yay.
go around.
Yeah, thanks for coming in and filling in for Kenneth. We really appreciate your presence here and your musical talent. We're thrilled to have you here.
Happy to be
Thank you.
here. I love it here.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. That's really nice to hear. And I know somebody else who loves it here. It's Reverend Yolanda. Reverend Yolanda's back. In only the way that she can do her thing, which is so you and so unique and so joyful and so deep at the same time. It's just a thrill to have you here always. So thank you for being here. Joyful Noise, thanks so much for your opening song. It was beautiful. Anyone here for the first time? Welcome. What's your name?
I'm Jeff.
Jeff?
Jeff.
Jeff, and how did you get yourself here?
My family.
Oh, are you family?
That's my brother Jeff.
Oh, fabulous. Welcome. We're really thrilled to have you here. Yeah, I think you're in for a treat. Well, I'm a little biased. I think Jen will are too. So, anyone here for the second time? I know you are, Adam. Anyone else? Okay, it's all family. Just so you know, for the people who are here for the first and second time, when you come the third time, you're officially family.
Should I bring my punch card?
Yeah, you might get a discount on, I don't know, a cup of coffee or a lunch or something. it's so great to be in this community, and we have so much going on. There's some announcements here. I just want to let you know today is Potluck Sunday. It is also Birthday Sunday. Anybody born here in May? Great. Okay, be prepared to be celebrated and loved all day long here. There'll be a special blessing at the end of the service. There will not be a healing hour after service. That has been canceled. I want to let you know that Teresa, of course, is our prayer chaplain, and she will be in the back in our prayer room. If anyone would like some private prayer time, she's happy to do that, right?
After the service, yeah.
Why does it cancel?
There was no one signed up. Yeah.
Can I sign up?
Ray called me and asked me to let everybody know. So I guess, we should all sign up ahead of time. If we're into doing this. Just so you know, Wednesday, A Course in Love is continuing, yes, this week, yeah, every week. Yeah, you want some love? Come in on Wednesdays, or tune in on Wednesdays if you get it from Andrea. Open mic night was last night, but it's usually the third Sunday, right? So it'll be next, the third Saturday night, so it'll be next, the third Saturday in June. Just mark your calendars, June 14th, Pride in the Park. Saturday, June 21st is open mic. Tuesday, June 24th is the drum circle. And June 29th is Healing Power Hour after service. So that's just something to look forward to as we do for everything, yes.
And it's not on there, but June 19th, Thursday night, we're having summer solstice, and it'll be at the Kitchen's house.
Where's it gonna be?
Doug and Gloria Kitchen's
Oh,
house.
cool,
Yeah.
great.
So it'll be at 7, potluck, sex, story.
Okay, and we'll keep talking about that every Sunday so everybody gets to remember, yeah. And I'm trying to think of what happens next.
Next, we will do the candle.
Yes. So years ago, we had a speaker come in, and I don't even remember, maybe one of you remembers who it was, but this person said, our middle name is Christ. So I thought, that's so cool. So I'm Maria Christ Corsaro. Jen Christ Davis. So if we keep that in our mind, and we say that to ourselves, and why don't we all do that? Close your eyes and just say your name to yourself. You can say it out loud if you want, or just think about it, and put Christ in as your middle name. So we own that. That's part of who we are. We're born with that consciousness, that deep revelation of knowing who we are and who we can be at any moment. We just have to access that. And how we access that is to say, the Christ in me is awake now. Let's know that together. The Christ in me is awake now. And I'm going to light the Christ candle to confirm that.
I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed. And for all that I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I am. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed. And for all that God is, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful. grateful for all that God is. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Grateful and blessed. That is one sure way of getting out of any kind of doldrums that you might be in, is to make a list of everything that you're grateful for, everything you feel blessed by. And what just came to me right now is I am grateful for the ability to hear and see. And I've had almost complete hearing loss in my left ear since childhood. And a few years ago, I was introduced to a certain kind of hearing aid that brings the sound on my left side to my right ear. So I am so grateful for my hearing aids. And the other thing I'm grateful for are my glasses, because they enable me, and my contact lenses, they enable me to see the way that I used to see. So I'm grateful to seeing and hearing and having these aids to help me do it the way that I'd like to see the world and hear the world. So who would like to share? Manya?
On Friday, we went to see a friend of ours who had twins 1.5 years ago, and this was the first time we got to see the twins, and they're adorable. They were so shy first, new people, and then within an hour they warmed up and we played, and by the end we got hugs, so it was just adorable. My heart's full.
Oh, that's so great. How old are they?
1.5.
1.5. That's such a fun age. They're walking around and running and stuff, yeah.
So this morning I went out for breakfast, and when I got up to get ready to pay, a gentleman came up to me and he noticed my Vietnam vet's hat, and he said, "I just want to thank you for your service," and he shook my hand. And I went to the register to pay, and a woman was there, and she says, no, she said to the person collecting the money, she said, "I've got his breakfast today. I'm paying for it." And I said to her, "Really, you don't have to do that." She goes, "No, I want to." I said, "Can I give you a hug?" She said, "Sure." So I gave her a hug, and I said, "You're gonna make me cry." She says, "That's all right. I cried a lot for you guys for a lot of years." And I said, "Thank you so much." And you know, for a lot of years I wouldn't wear anything that identified me as a vet because I've been spit on, I've been called a baby killer, a murderer. So now I'm proud and I wear that.
We're glad to know you. Thank you for all you've done.
Hi, I am grateful in particular because a very long time ago I learned that nothing beats the truth. And politically, this is not a political statement because politically I'm independent, but anybody who follows politics knows how much denial and lack of truth and everything that's going on. And what really struck me is in the past week they found out that the previous president are not only in denial of his cognitive decline, but a massive, massive cover-up that had massive implications for the country. So this is gratitude for those who still seek the truth, and the fact is, the truth eventually does come out.
It sets us free, yes?
So I'm grateful. So Gabe's son is having a birthday party for our granddaughter this afternoon, and he was planning on coming here and then going to the party, but he got a call last night from his son asking him to go early to help him set up, which is awesome because they were kind of estranged from one another for a while. So I'm so grateful that he did that, and I'm grateful that I'm able to be here, and then this afternoon I have to go to a wedding. I have to officiate a wedding, so that's what I'm happy about. Thanks.
Thank you. One more, Jen.
I'm happy and grateful that my brother Jeff is spending time with me. We've had a great weekend so far, and it's not over yet. And then I think sometime this week we're going to drive down to Maryland together and spend more quality time. So I'm grateful for that.
That's wonderful. Nothing like family. So we appreciate all the gifts that we receive, whether it's being with family, whether it's being appreciated for everything that you've been through. We appreciate young life, appreciate being with family, and doing all that we get to do, and all that we get to be with, all the people we get to be with and love. It's a beautiful thing. So together we say, thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
So, you don't know about the God vibration, right? No, this is what happens next. It's kind of fun. So we do this God vibration, and we do it to elevate the bright vibration in the room. Not that it needs any more elevation, it's pretty high as it is, but you never know. Maybe the roof can move. Who knows? But we use the word God, and we say 3 times, we chant 3 times God, and we're gonna do it together. So together, so it is.
So I'm going to breathe 3 times and ask you to join me. On the last breath, I'm going to exhale on an Om, if you'd like to do that. So let's start that way. Right here, right now, in this sacred space we call Unity Center of Norwalk, we are co-creating together an unconditional circle of love where everything we like and everything that we do not like is included. Today we have a look at it all. We embrace it all. We hold it in our hearts. And what we might not like, we also embrace. We see the truth behind what we do not like. And in that knowingness, let us rest in silence for just a few moments. And we know that in the stillness there is hope. it lights the way as we travel far to our certain goal of oneness with love. Blessed be. Let things be exactly as they are. You can't change me, and you can't change God. Let things be exactly as they are, and you and me will live in peace. Well, I don't know what anything is for, I really don't, unless I listen to that still small voice telling me this simple truth, that everything is for my good. Sing it with me. Let things be exactly as they are. You can't change me, and you can't change God. Let things be exactly as they are, and you and me will live in peace. Well, I'm not this body that you see, although I love my body, it's too voluptuous and I love it. I am as God created me. We are all one family, and it's possible to live in peace. So one more time, here we go. Let things be exactly as they are. You can't change me, and you can't change God. Let things be exactly as they are, and you and me will live in peace. Kumbaya. Oh, goodness. That was one of Glenn's favorite songs of mine. And whenever we'd sing it every week, and he would always go, "You can't change God." He would get really enthusiastic. Oh goodness. Well, as always, it is such an honor to be with you. This is my home away from home. I love you guys immensely. And I've got this nice big hoodie here and a tiny little phone with my notes on it. Very nice. So, I want to share with you a message today that has really been born out of deep looking at what I fear. So, this has been a whirlwind of a year, and mostly I've been, after Glenn has been packing up and moving and moving to a new location and in survival mode and, getting a well dug, putting water in my trailer, like all these kinds of things, that just really making it through my first winter in Vermont, which was extremely cold this year. And just really being in survival mode, I think, of course I've felt what I felt, but I took the chance to do some really deep, I guess what you would call shadow work, really, this winter and into the spring. And, my church that I'm involved in, every Sunday I've told you about it, it's called Awakening Together. It's an online church. Well, we started this program, which is still going on, which blows my mind. It's called 40 Days and 40 Nights of Looking at the News with Healing, Not Hate. Thank you, Andre, for your comments. This has been a crazy year, right, for all of us. So what happens in this program is that a different reverend will facilitate every time, and we most of the time play a news clip or something that's triggering, right? And we sit with it. We let it penetrate us. And then whoever's leading takes us through their spiritual practice, whatever it may be, so it's different every time. Mine is always singing because, that's me. But this has been a really great opportunity for me, and something shifted in a way that I've not experienced before, so I wanted to share this with you. And it's something that I'm sure we all know, or maybe have all read many, many times, but isn't it funny how you can hear something over and over and it's just one day, it goes, oh, wow, that's what that means? All right, so I want to do a little experiment with y'all. So the title of my talk is The Opposite of Love, right? So I'm sure there are people in this room that know the Course in Miracles well enough to know where that phrase comes from. So I'm going to ask you, what is the opposite of love? Anybody want to?
Fear.
Yeah, right? Okay. So let's go a little deeper. And if you're brave enough, speak into the room, you don't have to. What is another word for fear, aka what has been, I don't want you to use I am statements, but what has been fearful that you've been working with, right? What has arisen over this past year or whatever, or maybe it's a long-standing fear, which is, I'm going to share, it was one of mine that I uncovered, that you're working with. So, what I discovered was when the leader of our country stood in front of the television and said there were only two genders in America, it went straight to the core of my very existence, actually. And I allowed myself, now I'm saying it this way because it's choice, right? I allowed myself to go in the deepest, darkest place of fear that I think I've ever been. Comparisons to Nazi Germany, things like that. And I went into a spiral until I read the second sentence after the opposite of love is fear. Does anyone know what that second sentence is? Okay, this blew me away. The opposite of love is fear. But what is all-encompassing can have no opposite. What? And it further goes on to say, therefore, the course can be summed up in this way. When she uses the word course in the introduction, she actually means your life. So your life can be summed up in this way. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. Now, I've always gone to those three things which I love. However, I skipped over what is all-encompassing can have no opposite, which is the reason why nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists, and herein lies the peace of God. Wow. Just think about that for a second. And if you're willing, I just want to take a moment for us to actually close our eyes and let that, whatever you're working with in terms of fear, just come up. Like I say, don't do I am statements or don't claim it, but let's just look at it for a second.
Can you say it one more time?
Okay. The opposite of love is fear, but what is all-encompassing can have no opposite. And I'm going to repeat this with you 2 more times, but let's just take a moment to look at what has been picking away at our peace. The opposite of love is fear, but what is all-encompassing can have no opposite. What is all-encompassing can have no opposite. What is all-encompassing can have no opposite. Blessed be. Now this comes to me as a portal. Like, I'm going to use the word magic. Magical portal. To a space of where I actually can feel the arms of love holding me. And this is something experiential for me. It's not intellectual anymore. And honestly, I don't know how the shift happened, other than just doing my daily spiritual practice and whatever, you know what I mean? And really being intentional about clearing out what does not bring me peace. So I'm wondering if anybody would be brave enough to share a little bit of, you don't have to, whatever, but if there anything that came up for you and while we were just sitting with it for a minute that you'd like to share. Okay, go ahead, Steve.
So the thing I wrote down was time has no power over love.
Time has no power over love. That's right. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Any more wisdom in the room? We're all wise. We're all teachers of God. So. Yeah. That's really, really great. As I was making notes, what came to me, what Spirit really shared with me is, if love is all-encompassing, it's not opposed to fear in the usual way that we think of, oh, that's bad, let me push it away, you know? love is not in conflict. Love simply is. And then I thought about my song Transcendence, and it made me remember that love, the light of love surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well, and that's a transcendent portal. Again, I'm using the word portal, but this is how it feels for me. And Steve, with your mention of, could you say it again? Love has no time?
Time has no power over love.
Time has no power over love. Boy, that pulls me right in to love being all-encompassing and really being able to feel embraced, because there's no time. So our ancestors that have passed before us, we can still embrace them. They still love us. We still love them. And that's what's the truth. We don't have to, I'll speak for myself, I don't have to fear the loss. I don't have to fear being alone. I'm not alone. Neither are you. We have our wonderful family here in form, but our ancestors, those that have gone before us, are just as alive and real and present if we allow them to be. Wow. Love has no need or reason to defeat fear or to defeat anything. Love holds that fear and gently dissolves it. I'm giggling because it's just like, wow. Wow. If love is the grounding of all being, which we say it is, God is love, we say God is love. And if that's the grounding of all being, that's Glenn beeping.
Oh, you still have it.
I still have my phone on. He beeps at the most interesting time. He's so lovely. So anyway, if love is the grounding, then even what is not love, quote unquote, is love. It's a mind bender for me. I mean, I'm glad. I wanted my mind to be bent in this wonderful way. Yeah.
I had a visual come like a cloud just dissipates, and there's the
Yes.
sky.
Yes.
That's like anything that we fear
Mm-hmm.
just dissipates in that big field of love.
Yeah.
Just that, I like that visual for some reason.
Exactly. And you know what? Thank you, because that's a really great meditation, actually. I have discovered in this awakening of whatever has been going on with me, that obviously what I hold in my heart and what I think and stuff affects other people, but that I can actually affect, like we say when there's, so much trauma and everything in the world, what can I do, what can I do? Well, this is what you can do. You can hold the suffering, the fear of the world in your heart. Know that it's within the encompassing aspect of love and watch it dissolve. That is a practice called Tonglen, which is where you hold, fear, evil, whatever, all those things that we, call bad. And let them dissolve. And if there's anything I've really come to understand over the last year is that what I hold in my heart affects you and me. It affects all of us. So, it's also good to have boundaries, is what I want to say. I mean, we love, we accept, we allow, and we have boundaries because we need to have a way to get along with each other. We need to have, space where we can say, okay, I can't do that, we can't do that. It affects the world in such a way that it's just not sustainable, So it's good to have healthy boundaries. I'm not saying that. But I am saying that I refuse, I wrote this down so I would remember it, I refuse to exile anyone from the heart of love. I can have a boundary and still include you in the heart of love. It's kind of a new concept for me, but it does work. It is true. Because if love is truly all-encompassing, then nothing is outside its reach. Nothing is outside its reach. Not the addict or someone we think is a bum or someone we have an attitude about or the government or even the broken part of ourselves. Even that part that we think is dead within us or so damaged that we'll never get over it, that's not true. If we have the courage to embrace this concept, then we realize that love is not in a tug of war with fear. So, repeat after me. The opposite of love is fear.
The opposite of love is fear.
But what is all-encompassing can have no opposite.
But what is all-encompassing can have no opposite.
Therefore, your life can be summed up in this way. Repeat after me. Nothing real can be threatened.
Nothing real can be threatened.
Nothing unreal exists.
Nothing unreal exists.
Herein lies the peace of God.
Herein lies the peace of God.
Hallelujah. Blessed be. All right, my friend.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So I wrote a new song. Because I was coming out of the darkness, y'all. And Adam is so awesome and very talented that he's gonna jam with me. How's that? Let's do it. All right. Here we are. Over the bridge, out of nowhere, to home, over the bridge, out of nowhere.
so much.
You're welcome.
That was wonderful.
Oh, thank you, darling.
And Adam on piano.
Adam on piano.
Yay, Jen on percussion.
Jen on percussion.
Yes, we had a great trio here. You know, okay, let me just make sure I have this right. What is all-encompassing has no opposite.
Correct.
So I have something to take away today, and you gave us all of that. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Yeah, and so we receive so much here, you know, and we give so much here. So we receive and we give and we receive. It's a cycle, and it's never ending. This is an opportunity now to give. We've received, and now we're going to give. So everyone at home, you have a button on your screen. You can push the donate button, and you will be prompted as to what to do next. For all of you who are considering pledging, all you need to do is call the office and give the credit card information, and it will be easily taken out every month, and you don't have to think about it. There is a QR code that you can also use if you'd like to do that. There's a text to give if you'd like to do that. There's so many ways of giving. And of course, there's the old-fashioned way of giving, which is putting cash in a bag. And Manya's going to pass that along. But before we do that, we're going to pray. So let's know the prayer together. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive.
Thank you, God.
As we put this text to music, I can't help but think of what Yolanda said, which is let us hold each other in the heart of love. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Divine love, divine love flowing through me.
We are grateful for all that we receive today and all that we give. And we are grateful for the cycle of giving and receiving. And in love, we say, thank you, God. Thank you. So we thank God, and now we get to thank everybody who made this service possible. Millie, our greeter, thank you so much. Steve, on video, thank you always for all that you do. Leon Sound, thank you for all that you do, all that you've done. I know, not there yet. Manya, our board member on duty, thank you. Teresa Christie, our prayer chaplain, thank you so much. Joyful Noise for your beautiful music. Yeah. Adam, thank you for being here today. We will await your next arrival, whenever that is. Oh, June. All right. Okay. Which June? What do you know what the date is?
The 8th.
The 8th. Wonderful. Reverend Yolanda. What can I say? You are just so full of love and light, and we appreciate you and your message. We take away, and we'll be receiving that message all week long and all through the future. Thank you so much. So let's know, anybody else?
Thank you, Maria.
Maria. Oh yes, happy birthday, yay. Okay, everybody born in May, come on up. Let's do this. I'm also May, so I'm part of it.
Here, give me the mic. Give me the mic, I'll say
yeah, can you do that?
Guys, ready? We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ as you.
Yay. Oh, I want to blow it out. Okay, let's know our prayer of protection.
Stand up.
Everybody stand up. Okay. The love of God.
The light of God.
Light of God surrounds us. Love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. It's easy. All you need is love. All together. All you need is love. Everybody. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Love is all you need.
And remember, my catchphrase for today, what is all encompassing can have no opposite.
Yes.